see with extra light if it'll make a difference. I wonder if there will be glare from the ink. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it'll be good. Hey Atsuki, how's it going? Hopefully it'll be good. So now I have charger connected. I got everything set up, I hope. Hey Ixi, Arms Chillstrand, hey hey hey. So, Inktober number 2. Hey there, Bard. Excellent, Atsuki, excellent. Everything according to plan. So, day 2 is, no, day 3 is poison, I think. Thanks for the host, dear Bard. Hey, Bruno Romanos, good morning, good morning. Yeah, so day 2 is poison. No idea really at the moment, but let's go. Poison. All right. A poison witch. Let's go a poison witch. I kind of saw her like leaning over, so we kind of see the hood. I'm gonna try a little bit different technique than just super clean line art today. I thought, you know, why not mix it up a little bit with change the approach. So I'm just gonna do it less clean line arty and a lot more kind of shady. I have no idea, but let's see what happens. It's gonna be an experiment. So what I saw was just a kind of weird looking witch, kind of leaning forward and having poison running out of the mouth. Hey Miller. Is that shadow weird, by the way? Maybe it casts a weird shadow. You can't really see the... If I do it like this, you're still gonna get that cast shadow. If I... Hey Captain Bose. Is this shadow? Oh, this is pretty better, right? So we kind of lift that shadow a little bit. I will see. Let's see what happens. Captain Bose, Captain Bose. I'm good today, thank you. A little bit surprised over, like I mentioned yesterday, at the end of the stream, I guess the news just broke about that idiot in Las Vegas. And throughout the day, it's just getting worse and worse. It's crazy. How come people do stuff like that? It's insane. Hey, Captain Jetlag. Fellas and fillettes. That's hilarious. I never heard that before. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm excited about work. Like, in general, just happy with work and where I am at the moment. Oh no, come on, pen. Don't die. It died. This is kind of dying as well. All right, new challenges. Hey Mila. The captains, oh captains. Oh no, this pencil is completely shit. All right. Anyways, we're going with this. The drawing is not ending up as I wanted it to look. Oh, come on. Don't be this way. Come on, pen, you can do it. You don't die as well. You don't die. It dies. It's dying. Oh, god damn it. Those damn trolls, they are added. Are you a pencil? You look like one of my children's pencils. Right, I'm going with this one. Captain Jetlag, yeah, it's how typical isn't that, right? I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just kept my mouth shut and everything would probably have gone better. You can't say that everything is going fine. Hey Quentin, good morning, man. Mila, that's true. That's true. Captain Jetlag, yeah, I know. It turned on me a little bit too fast for comfort, I think. It just literally went from, yeah, this is great, to shit. 2 pens in a row. I mean, what's the odds of that, right? And yesterday the pen worked completely fine. And now I completely lost the picture in my head. But it's okay. It's something to deal with. Hey Aegis, good morning. You're starting to come back more and more, which is fantastic. Fresh faces. Or fresh names in this instance. But it's yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like additions to the community. Hey Goxix, you could make it. That's great. I really like your Inktober ones, Goxix. Or no, maybe that's another guy. Oh no. Am I confusing you with that other guy again? I did that once before. Oh no. Now I doubt my mind. Oh no. I think it's your drawings, Gaxix. I gotta after the stream I gotta go look them up. But I'm quite sure I commented on them, right? On Facebook. Is you. I never. Oh no. I hate when that happens. When you think something and then there's this little doubt enters your mind and then you question absolutely everything. Gaxix, yeah. I mean, you've been doing Inktober all year round, more or less. The drawing is ending up looking completely different than that I had in my mind. This drawing is, we're seeing, I intended to draw the face a little bit more like leaning forward, and now we're seeing her straight on. You know, that's fine. You know, it's fine. I can deal with that. What the? This pen as well? No. It must be the paper or something. This can't happen. This is impossible. This pen can't die as well. It is. Oh no. Oh god damn it. Oh shit. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. It's not my day. Today or yesterday. What's with the forces and not wanting me to stream Inktober? I try to draw with blood. Yeah, but with my luck, like the artery is gonna be blocked, or I'm gonna, I don't know, pass out or something. It's not gonna end up well. Holy, come on! Is it the paper or is it pen, or both? God damn it! This is really hilarious. It's going. I'm not going to say it's going well anymore. I think it's going to be have to become like an unwritten law that I'm not allowed to say that everything is fine. I think I got to come out of the gates just kind of complaining and saying, "Oh man, everything is shit," and then you come out of it happy, right? You can't enter the battle happy. But that's the kind of thing. One thing that I've mentioned before about like how the outlook on life, right? That there's always a lot of people putting weight on like negative things that's happening to you. It's like, oh, it's so shit what this particular moment happened in my life, you know, that, oh man, I'm so unlucky, and all these things. In a way, it's great that bad things happen and that you notice them, because the human mind likes to conform, right? So the fact that a bad day stands out means that all the other days are good, right? Because we don't put weight into something that occurs constantly. Our brain switches that off. So the fact that all of a sudden you have a bad thing means that in actuality, from day to day, you're actually having a good time all the time, and that when bad things happen, it's contrast, right? That's why we notice it, because it's contrasting to good, which is an interesting thought. Please don't spill coffee today, trolls. I think tomorrow, for the tomorrow's stream, I might dig out some marker, some black marker, and play with that to see what comes out with Inktober that way. Hey Zelin, good morning. I think some marker madness could be cool. Oh, you like that idea, Gaxix? All right. I think I have a black marker, like a permanent marker. Not ideal, but I think it'll do. Probably dig up some fine tip black as well, just so that we can, or maybe I'll just go buy some cheap crap. Where are we with time? Oh, only like 10 minutes in, 12 minutes in. That's okay. I'll keep doodling on it for the remaining of the time. Yeah, exactly, Gaxix. I have shared my sketches for many years, and I don't know how many years we've known each other, Gaxix, but probably 6, 7 years, maybe. At least known of each other from Gorilla. It's interesting. How did did you know the what's her name? Vicky? Is that how you came into Gorilla? Vicky and Federico? Or was it through someone else? Must be the paper. It looks weird, like it fades out. Or is it the pen, actually? Shit, I don't know. Yeah, completely shitty situations here. I remember there was a lot of really cool artists at Gorilla. Like sharing. There was so much sharing. Even though it wasn't public. But it was loads and loads of artists. Captain Jetlag, that's Gorilla Art Fair. It was a blog. It was a blog that became quite big. A lot of people went to this blog to look at what we as an artist community posted. But this blog also, or this website rather, also had a hidden forum where a lot of the artists kind of hung out and complained and talked shit and shared photos, you know, much like a private version of Facebook for artists. Oh, you're friend with Ariel. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Chloe, yeah. Yeah, Gaxis, their style is really, really cool. But there was so many good artists there. And a lot of artists that are like quite well known now. They were already really well known then. But it was really nice to just hang out and having a kind of like a safe zone. I think that's what a lot of people really enjoyed about the hidden forums. It's like that they can that they can sit and complain to other similar-minded people and not be hassled by the same question over and over and things like that, you know. It was a very interesting time. I think the blog was really successful for quite some time, and then I don't remember what happened with the blog. Was it a website crash or people just stopped? I think one thing was that a lot of people stopped posting and just used the secret forum. And then I guess life happened. A lot of people stopped even posting on the secret forum. I have a memory of that. Like it was becoming quite dead. And me, as per usual, I always grinded my heart out. Gaxix, yeah, it was really, really cool because it was lots of traditional artists, comic artists, digital artists, I think even sculptors, and then what's her name? Natalie, that became a tattoo artist. Oh, and oh yeah, Jake. What happened to Jake? Do you remember that guy? Like a young Australian guy with very, very different style, like line art style, and I think he also became tattoo artist, or he started making prints or something. And I think he blew up, right? He, not literally, but he became very famous for that style. This weird, like, skateboard type cartoon style. I don't remember. Yeah, Jake Gumbleton. Was that his name? I'm quite sure he became quite famous for that style. I haven't Googled him whatsoever, so I might be wrong. But I have a memory of something like that that happened to him. And that's why he stopped posting. So I might be wrong, but Hefesbro, good morning. So they released Destiny 2 on PC now? I play it on PlayStation 4. I just want to step away from the PC. I don't want to have yet another reason to sit here. I know I would just spend way too much time in the office playing Destiny 2 as well. So now at least I migrate to the sofa. Oh really? Gaxix, that's cool. I wonder if I still have Jake Gumbleton as well. I probably do. I have to check that after the stream. So we're 10 minutes left approximately. The drawing is kinda has ran its course, I think. Yeah, but the thing, Hefesbro, with having my PlayStation in the living room, is that kids are sleeping. So in a way, I need to put headphones on and so on. But yeah, it's nice to sit and play PlayStation on a big TV with, you know, beer on the table and so on, instead of sitting at the computer. It's a bit, you know, it's way more relaxing on a sofa. Oh yeah, Captain Jetlag, that's really nice. I used to do that as well many years ago, but it just ended up, at the time many years ago, it wasn't so streamlined, you know, the whole tech part of it. There was always so much troubleshooting, and you have to switch this on the computer, you have to do that in order to get it to work, blah blah blah. Always this insane amount of steps to just make it easy, you know. But so I can imagine now that they've synced everything, so you just need to like press a button on the computer saying connect to TV. Hey Beard Bros, or Jordy, how's it going? Man, I still can't believe that 2 pencils died, and third one is kinda staying alive for a while, but hey Jordan, yeah, this is a face that you can fall asleep to, you know? You can just gaze into those eyes and drift off. She must have a lovely personality. I mean, while she's talking and all this poison just kind of pouring out of her nose and mouth, I mean, she must smell quite striking. You know, it's just a pleasure to be around. It's amazing. Winning personality. Hey, Kakad32. Thank you very much. This is day 3 out of the entire October. I don't know if you're aware of this art community thing called Inktober, where there is a list of a topic, and every day the topic changes, and you draw something with ink every day throughout October. So this is called Inktober. So today is day 3 for me, and the topic today is poison. So I'm drawing a lovely hag with poison pouring out of her mouth and nose and eyes. Tomorrow I will be streaming throughout October on traditional media. So ink all of October, no digital warm-ups, except if something happens, technical issues or whatever. But in general, the entirety of October will be streamed with traditional media. Gerald's Game. All right. I'm not keen on horror movies though. Is it a scary movie? I'm assuming it is, if it's Stephen King. But I'm not, many years ago I'm done with being scared, watching scary movies. I think this must be the paper that's breaking. The pencils, not the actual pencils running out. It's a thriller. All right, I'll give it a go if it's a thriller, not the horror movie. So where are we with time? We have approximately 6 minutes left. A psychological thriller. All right, I'll give it a go. Might be good. One of my favorite Stephen King books is that book called Dead Zone. I think it was made into a movie with Christopher Walken and someone, if I'm not mistaken, in like 90s. It's a really cool book. I really enjoyed the book. For those who don't know, it's about a guy, I think, if I remember correctly, I mean, I read this over 20 years ago. But it's about a guy who's in an accident, like traumatic head injury, and he comes out of it with the ability to see the future by touching objects and touching people. And in this movie, the movie I don't remember, but the book, like he goes into politics, and then he shakes a hand with someone, and he'll like see the end of the world or something. He will start World War III, and some assassination stuff. I don't really remember, but I remember the book being quite engaging, and his issues with like trying to because he can see the future, and it was pretty good. It's one of my favorite Stephen King books. But I read most of them as a teenager. I think I read all of them as a teenager. So obviously that was a long time ago. Beer Bros, I'm talking about the book Dead Zone by Stephen King. Yeah, I will go to Blade Runner. I'm a massive Blade Runner fan. I have the like 30-year collector's edition Blu-ray, and I got like this car, the cool police car, and yeah, I'm a huge Blade Runner fan. I saw the remastered version, the anniversary edition on cinema even. It was really cool. I went to see it with my wife, and me and my wife will go watch the sequel. It's really cool. I hope that they do it justice. Sid Mead just created such a visually beautiful world. He really did. He's set some standards in that movie. Captain Jetlag. I've been thinking a lot about prequels or sequels with a huge gap in between. And I'm not gonna go to the movie and expect Harrison Ford to be exactly like he was at the end of Blade Runner. So he's obviously, yeah, I think it has to be treated as a completely different take on the world, even though it should be in the same world, but the world is in even further down the line, right? So I have to keep in mind that with time things change, right? So I can't like have a fixed opinion on what Blade Runner should be, because Blade Runner, okay, if they made another Blade Runner and it's set like 2 years after the first movie, but the actual movie they make it 20 years, 30 years down the line. I mean, obviously then they're going to have an issue with consistency, way how movies are created, pacing of movies, and so on. Obviously, 1979 movie has a completely different pace than a movie created in 2017. You know, it just is not the same pace, not the same society, not the same people. So you can't cling to it, but you also have to try to dissect what makes the movie what it is, and as the people remaking the movie is how can they recapture the idea of the world, right? But in a modern, up-to-date way. It's a really huge task, and it's really, really dangerous, like in sort of brand continuation. It's the same with, I worked on Alien Isolation, and there was a huge discussions about what to take forward and what to modernize and what is the actual IP. And the art director, he always talked about like staying true to the rules of the world that have established, but creating new content for it. And if you're gonna have to add something, what is the parameters, you know, like of what can you add to that world, so that it's still, you can add new things, but it still feels like it belongs to the world, right? So that's the thing that they got to do with Blade Runner as well. What is the kind of recipe that makes Blade Runner, and whatever you add to it, does it conform to that rule set? You know. So I'm hoping that the people creating Blade Runner now have dissected the world that they created in 1979 and broken down the recipe kind of what is Blade Runner, and then they've created new content to it while sitting in the same space. That's my hope. And if I would be disappointed in the sequel Blade Runner, it would be because they haven't managed to dissect like the recipe for the world. Captain Bose, we didn't work together, but we worked on the same project. All right. Time's up. Ink. Toe. Oh, it's the paper. October. Oh, come on. Shit. Paper. There we go. Here's some close-ups to see my at the chaos. Yeah, something today. I have no idea what it is. Well, it's a poison witch, but yeah, the drawing is it's good. Good practice. Thanks. Yeah, I made it. I made it through the chaos. Thanks everyone for joining in. Tomorrow I will probably try markers. See what comes out of it on this page. Thanks everyone for joining in. Have a fantastic day. Catch you tomorrow morning. Good night. Bye.